I am so aware that it's been about 2 weeks, I think, since I've uploaded any video to this channel. I've just been so busy sorting everything with moving my office, and I'm just left feeling really tired and really slow, but I have been filming bits here and there that I just need to piece together into one video, so that's kind of what this video is going to be. But speaking of slow, you guys know, if you've watched my channel for a while, that I partner with Follow, and they bring out various different bracelets to help the conservation of different species of animals. This one I am very, very excited about, and I think you guys will be too, because look, it's a tiny sloth. So they have just brought out a new bracelet that supports sloth conservation in the wild, and each bracelet comes with your own animal to track, and mine is called Esmeralda. I can't cope with that name. I've got quite the collection of animals I'm tracking with Follow, and if you download their app, you can see them all, switch between them, see what they're up to. This one, apparently she lives near a popular surf spot on a beach, and she is just so cute. So yeah, head over to Follow if you're interested in supporting conservation of sloths or any of their other animals, sharks, penguins. I think they now also have dolphins, lions, elephants, polar bears. There is an animal for everyone, but I think the sloths are going to be quite popular, so head over to their website. You can also use my discount code Emiology20, and that will get you 20% off your entire order while still supporting the conservation of a species of your choice. Oh, buddy, you look like one of those dogs that's been stung by a bee. So yesterday evening I came in and I realised that Kinder had a very, very swollen face. So I booked him in today for 3:45, I think, to go to the vets. I've tried like 3 different vets just to get him in today. I think he has a tooth-root abscess, which is not very nice, and it does need to be treated fairly quickly. It does require stronger antibiotics because it's quite close to the bone on their face, so we don't want you getting an infection in your face, do we? In your bone? No. But yeah, the poor guy looks like he's been stung by a bee or something. He looks so swollen. That must be so sore, buddy. I've not even got like pain medication or anything left over from any of the other rats because it's been a while since I've had to take any of them to the vet, so I have got nothing for him. So hopefully we can get you sorted ASAP. Have you been chewing the Sputnik? The evidence is on your head. I can see it. Stop chewing plastic, mister. So I feel like there is a fair bit to update you with when it comes to this room. As you can see behind me, most of my empty exoterras have now gone. I have sold all of them. The only thing left on this entire rack is Orbit's enclosure, which I'm really hoping in the near future to upgrade her, give her even more space, because she is the OG. I always wanted a leopard gecko, and I just want to give her the best care possible. So as that changes and evolves, I want her to have an even bigger enclosure. So that should hopefully be in the works once this rack has gone. But I did sell all of my old exoterras that were just kind of sat there empty. I was toing and throwing as to whether to put something in them, but just where I'm at in life at the moment, I didn't want anything else. So I did also sell my snake enclosure, which was really emotional. I wish she was still here with me because that was always the plan. So that has also gone. I did give that a very thorough clean just in case. I steam cleaned the entire background, but the person that bought that from me is using it with just invertebrates anyway, so should hopefully be all good. But yeah, the plan is to just remove this rack and then hopefully in the future upgrade Orbit and give her a bit more space. Right now I have no intentions of getting any more reptiles, invertebrates. As much as I love them, that's just not where I'm at this stage of life. Another decision that I had to make was about my harvest mice. I've been looking for new harvest mice for such a long time. Selling sites, people giving theirs away, breeders. There used to be a fair amount within like 2-3 hours at least locally, and there was nothing. I also posted a couple of times on Harvest Mouse Facebook groups. No response, got nothing back at all. Other people I also noticed were asking the same, and there just didn't seem to be any available anywhere close nearby. So I also then cleaned out their enclosure, did a big deep clean when the whole mite situation was happening, and they were fine, they were unaffected. But when I was doing that, I did find that one had passed away, and I don't know which one it was because they did all look pretty much identical towards the end. I also didn't know how old they were because the rescue that I took them from, they were all just mixed in together. They didn't know how old they were either. I tried to pick ones that looked smaller and younger just to give myself as much time as possible, but I don't know how old they were when I got them. I thought they were fairly young, but they could have not been. So that then had me panicking that the last two could also be fairly old or on their way out. I know that some of their siblings passed away well before that one did, so I don't know. I didn't know how old they were. I was panicking that I was going to end up with one by itself. I've been trying to find more and was just not having any luck. So I did post on the Facebook group, putting feelers out if anyone would be willing to take them, just to make sure they still had that company. And I did have a couple of Harvest Mouse people say that just let them die off, let them have one be by itself. I am not going to do that. I am very strict when it comes to rats and mice and not doing that. So the Harvest Mice was not going to be any different. And I just kind of put feelers out if anyone would be interested and was in a similar position to what I was. And I was inundated with messages of people also struggling to find theirs, extra company. So I did agree for one lady to take them. It all happened pretty quickly once we arranged a time. She came just as I was leaving to go to Crufts, so I didn't really have time to like properly process or take pictures or anything. So they have now gone. I do miss them so much. I wish that I could continue to own them. I think in the future, if I ever did own them again, I would have to have a breeding group or separate colonies of males and females just to keep my own numbers up because they're just not available. They're so hard to find. So yeah, that is the update when it comes to the Harvest Mice. I wish I could have continued to own them. I just could not find them. I did have a couple of people message me about one person that might have some in this area, but I'd already agreed for that lady that was in a similar situation to take mine instead. So that is the update when it comes to them. But as I just mentioned, I did also go to Crufts last week and I filmed a little bit of seeing River's siblings, which was so cute. So here are those clips.
Her 7-year-old border collie, agility champion Lily Dark Pleasure. Lemon won this final back in 2021. She has a silver individual medal from the Agility World Championships this year in the Czech Republic, and she's an absolute joy to train, and Nara adores running with her. So Nara instructing Lemon where to go, giving her very clear signals there. So up and over dog wall.
So it has been a couple of days now and Kinder is looking so much better. His face is pretty much back to normal. He does have a bit more porphyrin than he usually does, but I'm not super worried about it. Can we show them the other side of your face? It was this side, look. He loves taking his medicine. But yeah, as you can see, the swelling has completely gone down. He's back to normal. I'm not as worried as I was when he first had it. He's looking so much better. Aren't you? I'm so glad. When I look at him, and he is old now, he's getting kind of thinner and smaller and a bit more frail. I just always think back to his brother Aero and that we didn't get to see him reach old age. I just can't believe that he is now an old man and it's been such a long time since Aero was here. So I have been looking for new rats. I've kind of got it in my head that I want to adopt either a single rat that needs a home or older rats that are kind of around a similar age to Tiffin and Toast. I don't really want rats from a breeder right now. I just kind of would like to rescue them instead. So haven't had much luck. I think rats like that tend to get snapped up pretty quickly from people advertising them on Facebook and stuff. So I have kind of loosely been looking, but haven't really found any that I am interested in adopting, or any really that have not been snapped up super quick. I'm also feeling pretty positive about the whole mite situation. I've not seen any in about 3 weeks since I filmed that video, so I know they could still be in here. There could be eggs somewhere waiting to hatch, but right now I feel pretty good that things were on top of things, and I'm just going to keep treating them just in case, as a precaution, if I do see anything, and just treat it before it gets to the point where it was last time, because we do not need to go through all of that again, although I feel like we probably will have to. So right now things are good. I don't see any mites. Do you want me to stop touching you? I'm sorry. But yeah, that is the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and of course a big thank you to all of my channel members. Thank you so much for your support the last couple of weeks, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video, hopefully a lot sooner than this one was. Phew! Ugh, my allergies. Bye guys.